Hi everyone and welcome back to Gabor's Crypto. This week was a pretty busy week for me. I prepared a video, but I wasn't happy with the quality. So I decided today I'm showing you my favorite DEXs on the Polygon network. Let's get started. My favorite decentralized exchange on the Polygon network right now is the DFyn exchange. If I look it up on CoinGecko, what I can see that its current price is at 58 US cents. It has been up in the $4 marks when it started, but now it's actually quite stable on this between 50 cents to $1 in the past couple of months. However, its rewards are amazing. So it's pretty stable. It doesn't go down like, let's say, like Krill did in Polywhale, which I tried but didn't like as much. And if you look at its programs, like it's very good. So if you look at first the farms, it has quite a few different farms. So if I look at single asset vaults, you can actually lock in your route or even your matrix token or the DFyn token for 4 to 6 months, providing a pretty good APR on those. But if you have DFyn and you don't want to lock it in this type of vault, they have an even better vault called DFyn that provides at the moment 39% boosted APR. And if you lock it in, this value will always increase. So right now, one DFyn is 14 DFyn. You always keep, like, let's say you deposit, you change, let's say 100 DFyn into DFyn and you get, let's say, just keep it simple, let's say 10. So that 10 DFyn that was worth 100, it will grow in value. So you will always have that 10 DFyn, but its value will grow. And when you unstake it, you will get more DFyn back. And what you can see also, it will actually, the DFyn holders will also enjoy superior voting privileges and governance. So if you hold this DFyn, you can vote on proposals in DFyn. There are also lots and lots of different pairs. So if I look at the ecosystem farms which don't have a vesting period, it's mostly DFyn pairs, but have a few others. And if you look at the APYs that you get in DFyn, they are quite high. So if you look at, for example, if you're a fan of Shiba and you have some Shiba on Polygon, and you pair it with Ethereum, you provide liquidity, you will get 185% APY in the DFyn token. The popular farms, they have a different vesting period. So if you look at that, UST, USDT, and these ones provide very good APR. So getting on stable coins 40% return, that's pretty good. However, they have a vesting policy. So what happens that once the period is over, you get only 25% on the DFyn tokens. And then every second month, you will get an additional 25%. So pretty much it takes, after this period ends, it will take another 6 months until you get all of your funds, all of the funds in DFyn. But still, if you look at Wrapped Bitcoin Ethereum pair for almost 40%, that's pretty crazy. USDC 29, very good. USDT DAI 35. So even if you want to keep it like relatively risk-free, let's say you have 100 grand and you say, I want to put it into US, like I just want to get the interest, but I want to make sure that my token is still valuable. Sorry, my investments are still valuable. And you put it all in, let's say in the USDT DAI, which of course is a stable coin, you will still get 35% on that. And in DFyn token, and it's vested, but still pretty much risk-free. Obviously, we have risk, like it still can be, you can still have smart contract problems, but it's probably one of the safest that you get. Obviously, again, like everyone else, I say the disclaimer, this is not financial advice, this is for education and entertainment purposes. But I really like, so there's a reason why I like DFyn a lot. Also, some of the other farms, like dual farms, are pretty good. If you have, like, let's say you believe in the router protocol, which is the same company, like router and DFyn is coming from the same people. If you believe in that, you get 156% of APR. And in dual farms, you actually get it both in route and in DFyn. So this is, for example, one of my favorite farms. Only $6 million logged in, but if you look at all the other dual farms, this is still the biggest dual farm here at the moment. No wonder, this is my favorite as well. Both really good tokens, and the rewards are great. So yeah, this is my favorite probably. There are pre-staking. This is from the early days, and there are actual launch farms that are really helpful as well for some of the new tokens. So there they have some partner projects. Again, pretty good APYs, but higher risk. So for example, I don't know much about OAI. And popular farms, again, you have a lot of the big pairs with the vesting period. So just bear that in mind. I would say probably my second favorite is QuickSwap. It has, I think after SushiSwap, this has the highest TVL, like the liquidity logged in, total value logged in, total value of liquidity, I don't know. And they don't have vesting period in their farm. So why I really like this, they have a couple of different farms as well. You have the LP mining, which is pretty much you provide some liquidity pool tokens like what I showed in the previous video. These are where a lot of the popular ones are. And let's say I just look for USDT. They offer slightly less APRs than DFyn. However, and they provide they provide a reward in Quick token, actually the Quick token now. And the rewards are a little bit lower. However, it's not vested, which has advantages and disadvantages. But yeah, it's pretty stable. QuickSwap, again, if I look at the price of Quick, they have been pretty good. Even on Baby Quick. So if again I look at it like on a 180 days horizon, as you can see, it went up to like almost $1,000 in the past half year, but it has been pretty stable between that $200 to $500, and mostly recently it's more around that $400 mark, quite stable. So you get quite good rewards here. I really like their dual mining as well, which provides both DQuick and Wrapmatic. Oh, sorry, Wrapmatic, and then some of them actually others. All right, I didn't see the Genesis Quick. This is actually providing DQuick and Genesis, but the ones that I use are usually ones like Matic Quick, Matic USDT, and Matic Ethereum. So these one provide again quite good returns. If you think about Matic is really good token, and you get like on your Matic USDC, you get 43% and you get the rewards immediately. And one of the other favorite things that I really use often here is the Dragon Syrup. So if you earn, let's say you provide liquidity for US dollar, let's say USDC to USDT, and you get DQuick tokens, you can actually put your DQuick tokens into the Dragon Syrup and you can earn other tokens. So let's say if you are really fan of Dog Elon Mars, you can deposit your DQuick and get a 55% APR, and you get it in Elon token, which is of course a meme token, and some people love it, some people hate it. But again, if you think that I don't want to buy Elon tokens, but I just want to keep my USDT, USDC, you get pretty much for free. Like you put your stablecoin LP tokens, you get some DQuick, and you can put your DQuick into this and get some free meme tokens. Again, one of my favorite dexes. Moving on to another dex that I really like is RetroFarms on Polygon. And this one provides the rewards in PQBert token. However, there is some extra more thing. If you own this PQBert token and it's not within a farm, you actually get Matic rewards, which is pretty good. So if you look at PQBert, it has been up and down a little bit. The rewards are in PQBert token, and apologies if I mispronounce it. This is just the way I pronounce it. It has been a little bit up and down, but pretty stable between that 30 to 40 cents. It has been going up in the past, early November, up into the 70s, but at the moment it's at around 33 right now, but sits usually between that 30 to 40. And if you own it, you get Matic rewards. So today, right now, it's sitting at 33 cents, and you can deposit your PQBert tokens and get another 158% APR on it. So that's pretty good as well. You can only just put in like a pool, like you just put in Matic for a 4% fee, and then you get pretty good return on your Matic, 62%, which is quite good, better than like lending. What I put here is actually, if you remember from a previous video, I had some Matic and Ethereum for, I think, $800 value. I put it in here, which is 4.7. Actually, it was a little bit less, I believe. Now 4.7 LP token, and I'm getting rewards. So I'm getting PQBert for it, which is at the moment not a lot, but still 55% for a liquidity pool token like this is pretty damn good. And it's also, it's not vested, so I will get my PQBert immediately, and I can just rinse and repeat, put that into this no fee farm and earn more PQBert. And if I don't have it there, I can get the Matic. So it's a pretty good deal. What I don't necessarily like in this one is every harvest is quite expensive compared to other farms, so it's relatively higher. I think it's because of the smart contract, maybe does more operation, but still it's in my top 3 favorite farms. And my 4th favorite DEX on Polygon is PolyDex, which is using Cryption Network. Cryption Network, the token right now sitting at 7 cents. It has been a little bit more down and up as well. So when it started, it went up to like over 40 cents. Then it's pretty much has been going down. So that's a little bit of a warning sign for me. Like I bought it at pretty much at this price, around 30 cents early, and now it's worth like 1/3 of it. So I'm not very happy about it. Hopefully they have some good ideas, so hopefully this will go up. I believe in it longer term, so I won't sell it, I keep it, because they also have some pretty good rewards. So on their exchange, PolyDex, they have some core farms, which is kind of your standard liquidity pool tokens. However, all of them, or almost all of them, are in Cryption Network, so they want to keep that liquidity in. They want to keep Cryption CNT on the platform, and they want to keep it. They want to make sure that you keep your money there. So if you look at like Cryption, Ethereum is getting 467%, but that high APY has also the risk that people just cash out and spend it. So they introduced not too long ago that vesting period, what I showed at DFyn as well. So 75% of the rewards will be sent to a reward manager, and it will be vested as in the schedule, and you can go here and take your tokens. The other thing that I really like here is the multi-reward farms. They have, my favorite one is probably that Cryption Network PQBert pool, and I showed just the retro farms, and these two can be done. If you do it well, you can earn pretty good APRs. This one is at over 300%, and you get your rewards immediately. So you can stake more liquidity, or you can take it to the other farms and like to retro farms. They also have pools. At the moment, it's only, I think, only CNT. They don't have, I think they had before, yeah, they had Matic, but they only have right now Cryption Network, but they might introduce new ones soon. And similarly to as Quick had DQuick and DFyn had VDFyn, they have this staker, so you can stake your CNT, and you will get X CNT. They also have some other programs like Lottery, which I don't use, but yeah, I don't really like Lottery. And if you have LP tokens from another place, you can migrate that liquidity as well to PolyDex. Again, I keep some, but this 7 cents right now, I bought it for 30 cents. So even though I got some good returns, it wasn't really what I was hoping for. But I keep whatever I have in that Cryption Network. And my 5th favorite is Sushi. It probably has the biggest liquidity on Polygon as well. This token has been around for a long time. if you look at it, I mean, a year ago, like last December, it was down at the $2 mark. Right now, it's just around $8, but it has been up over 20. Relatively stable in between this, $5 to $15 range. The farms are not as juicy, but obviously you have more liquidity, so it's maybe a bit more reliable. It's slowing a little bit slow. I'm not sure why. Okay, there you go. So again, you have your standard farms here as well, and some unusual one. But if you look at, you have like USDC, Ethereum for 21%, and you get the reward in both Sushi and Repmatic. You have some more unknown ones. I used Matic Ethereum, 15%, not as high as on the others, but obviously you get $39 million value locked in, so it's probably a bit less likely to have a rug pull. People will not just abandon the farm as much as quickly. Like if you have one of the smaller ones, it's easier to do a rug pull there. These ones are pretty large. On your stable coins liquidity, you get obviously lower return as well. Like it's nothing compared to those 40%, but you get it in Sushi, and Sushi is just as volatile. So again, I'm a little bit more experimental. I like to use the smaller farms as well. More risk, but a bit more reward. But I have a little bit of money here, not much, but I use this as well. The other thing here, you can also lend and borrow. So you have that more functionality. If you want to look for a lower risk platform, Sushi would be probably your choice, or QuickSwap. But to summarize the whole thing, this is my list. So my favorite is DFyn because of the dual forms like route DFyn farms and stuff like that, and the VDFyn Vault token. So I think that's why they're my favorite. My second one is QuickSwap, and I use the Dragon's Lair quite often just to generate random tokens for myself that I don't know and I want to know for free. I like RetroFarms. I like it because it has good returns, and holding just pQbert will get you Repmatic rewards. And I like PolyDex because it works well together with RetroFarms. It has really juicy APRs. Unfortunately, the price has been going down quite steadily. So hopefully they will turn it around. They have some good ideas. And Sushi, I just have a little bit of money there because it's relatively stable, but it's probably my least favorite out of these. There were many others. I participated in a few that got rug pulled. I experimented, with a few things, but I would say these are my favorites. I definitely recommend DFyn and QuickSwap to try, but again, it's your money, your responsibility, do your own research. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. And if you like this content, leave a like and consider to subscribe. Thank you and take care.